Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we are going to be installing this light bar. Okay, this is a light bar which is actually a marine one, but it's kind of cool because it's camouflaged. And it's from Mossy Oak Marine. It's a 13.5-inch bar. I got it mounted on here already. I'm going to show you how that mounted, and then we're going to get it wired up and see how nice and bright it is. Okay, now there was a couple of different ways that you could mount it. There are some brackets that go on the side here, and then they bolt to the wherever you want to. I didn't opt to use those. They have these other brackets under here, and those basically fit into holes. You can see there's like a slotted hole. So I bolted those in like that, and basically just sits on the bar like right in the middle. Alright, so that's not too big a deal. And then we just got to wire it up, okay? I'm going to end up tapping into the bus bar like I did with the other lights. Okay, we still have an empty port over here. And then we're going to mount the switch inside. So let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so what I ended up getting was this RoadShock LED light bar wiring kit. I got this right at Harbor Freight. That's where I ended up getting my winch, and they had the kits there, so I just picked one up while I was there. Okay, so it comes with a few things here. We got some fuses, we have the wiring harness, and then we have the other harness that goes into the cab with the switch. Okay, it's got a little rubber boot on there to protect it. Alright, so we're going to start at the front, work our way back, and get this all wired up. Okay, so this comes with two harnesses. This one's got the switch, it's got the relay, and the connectors for the power. I believe this one here is just an extension if you're running two lights. This is for one light bar. This would be for like a couple of cube lights. So I don't think we're going to be needing this one today. We're just wiring up this one. Okay, first thing we're going to do is get this cup holder out of here. You get these little push pins here, and basically you just pry up underneath it, pull this centerpiece up, and then it pops right out like that. Okay. Alright, so now that that's out, this just pops right out. Okay, now we're going to access through the same hole that we did last time, which is going through the firewall in here. Okay, you can see the light right there. Alright, so we're going to feed the wire through there. Okay, so we got the wire pulled through with the switch. I'm going to end up mounting it down here. There's a little spot. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but I think it's to mount the switch. It's funny because it almost looks like the same shape as the switch I have for my winch, which I have mounted in a different spot, but we're going to utilize that spot to put this switch here. Okay, I don't want to put it up here with these other ones because those are all square switches, and I don't want to have one round one and just make it look all weird. So alright, so we get that run through there, and now we'll go on the other side and get it wired up. Alright, so they give you a good length of wire, which is nice when you're running, up to your light bar or whatever. I mean, it gives you good reach. We're going to end up just kind of bunching this all up and zip tying it so it's not hanging all over the place. What's cool about this is it's a quick connector. So this is one end, this is the other end, and they basically just snap together. So it's nice, there's no wiring, it's just plug and play. So it's just going to be a matter of figuring out how I'm going to run the wires through and get it all secured, plug it in, put the switch in, and it's not that big a deal. And we'll just get it, wired in over there. Okay, so let me start running the wires where I want to put them first. Okay, so first thing, we're going to drill a hole through here. I'm going to use my step drill. Got to keep fitting it until we get the right size. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Okay, so we're going to snake the wire down here. Alright, and then we'll just connect it back up the way it was. Okay, that's all connected. Now we'll just pull this back through. And there we are. Okay, that'll work. Now we'll get back to the outside. Okay, so we have a relay, and we got to mount that somewhere. I think I'm just going to tuck it up underneath over here. So we'll get that screwed in there. Alright, so I was going to hook it into the bus bar, but then I realized this actually has connectors already on the ends, which I can hook right into the power and the ground. And it does have an inline fuse on it, so that should be fine. I'll save that bus bar for another accessory. I'm sure I'll be putting more stuff on here. Alright, so we'll get those two nuts off, put those two wires on there. Alright, we have the wires hooked up. We got the ground on this terminal, and then I get the positive going to this terminal. We have our fuse right there, nice and accessible. So I'm going to take this harness now, and I'm going to run it down one of these holes here behind the grill. And then we'll run it down and connect it up, and then just wire tie it all. Alright guys, so here we have it. There's the light bar, and we have the connector there. I ran the wire underneath the frame over here. And then up through the body. Okay, comes out over here. We got all the wires wrapped up. We got the relay mounted up under there. Comes over here, there's your fuse. It's hooked into the power and ground. Runs back in through the firewall here. Take this connector, we'll just hide that in there. So that pretty much completes the install. Looks like it's going to work really well. I'll get it out in the dark tonight, and we can see what a difference it makes. I actually did replace the headlights also. I took the halogen ones out and I installed some LED ones. So now those are very bright also. I'll show you what I did with those, and then like I say, we'll take it out tonight, see how nice and bright it is. So the headlights are actually pretty easy to swap out. If you look in here, that's where the lights are on the back of the headlight bucket. And you basically just twist and pull them out, and then just install the new ones. And I'll show you how nice and bright those are also. I have like a before and after. And then, like I say, we'll take it outside tonight and check it out. Alright, so here we are at night. It's dark out, and we're going to test out the lights, see how they work. So I replaced the halogen lights with LED headlights, and instead of that yellow light, now you get a nice bright white. So there's low beams. See, it brightens it up quite a bit. And then high beams. Alright. And now I'll show you the light bar we just put on. So that in combination with the headlights, pretty bright. is actually brighter than the headlights. So it's gonna brighten up the night sky quite a bit. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be having any issues seeing at nighttime now. So, if you guys are looking for a little more light, like I say, the LED headlights are a big improvement over the halogens. And then once you throw a light bar on there, it gives you more of a spotlight in the center area, kind of like this area here. You can see when I shut them off. So, if you guys like the video, give a thumbs up, give a like, leave any comments you like, and I guess we'll catch you on the next one. Alright, take care.